Idaho Innovation Center, taking your business to the next level. The Idaho Innovation Center is a business incubator located in eastern Idaho, providing resources to companies where entrepreneurs can confidently and aggressively start and grow their small business through collaboration, education, mentoring, and shared resources. Here's what some tenants of the Idaho Innovation Center have said. The classes they hold at the Idaho Innovation Center have proven to be invaluable for my business and its growth. The Idaho Innovation Center has given my business the support when needed in areas of business strategy, marketing, networking, and growth opportunities. An innovative tenant said, "The training and mentoring has helped us accomplish things we would never have done on our own. Thank you." And a technology client said, "The Idaho Innovation Center has been a perfect partner for our startup. The staff is focused on taking business to the next level, and we have." And finally, I would recommend the Idaho Innovation Center as the best resource to either start or grow your business in eastern Idaho. The Idaho Innovation Center, stimulating entrepreneurial spirit and innovation through business growth and development in eastern Idaho. At the Idaho Innovation Center, entrepreneurs can confidently grow their business through networking and educational opportunities with experienced business professionals. There is access to many free amenities, including one-on-one business mentoring and advising through the Small Business Development Center, conference room usage, and reception services. Everything we do at the Idaho Innovation Center is designed to help keep costs down and energy up for growth-oriented businesses.
Let the Idaho Innovation Center take your business to the next level.
Welcome to the Business Boys Talkin-Business show with your hosts, Brian Magleby and Tyler Price.
And Brian's going solo today. So Tyler Price headed out to Portland for the Thanksgiving holiday. He informed me after the show last week that he'd be doing that. So yeah, the Magleby man is running solo today. Big. And I'm like, how could you leave? I saved this biggest show for the 22nd, the week before Thanksgiving, and we got great two guests. We're doing a double show, and he freaking left town on me. But my brother from another mother, Tyler, I'm sure you're watching. Hopefully you have a great week up there in Portland. So anyway, yeah, last week we had Nicole Packer. What a great entrepreneur she is, and she owns the Yoga Wellness Connection. If you haven't watched that show, check it out. She's got some great things going and some great energy there on the river. And so, man, I've got all these people texting me saying, how do I get on the show? So we kind of teased it today that we're giving away a snowmobile. It's given away. It's just going to be later in the week, and you got to be at Action Motorsports. So we're going to have Steve Dutcher, on the show. Man, he is the general manager of Action Motorsports, and he's going to be our first guest on the show. And yes, they are giving away a Polaris 850 snowmobile on Friday. Man, this is, if you want to go where everyone's going to be at 5 o'clock, well, you have to be there way before 5 o'clock. If you want to register it, they got to be there by when?
End of business tomorrow, Wednesday night.
Tomorrow, Wednesday night, to get registered for it. So you got to get in, register. But if you want a chance to win that incredible snowmobile, 850 Polaris Chaos, wow, what a sled. I saw it there. I was there last week. What a beautiful sled that is. And that they're going to be giving that away on Friday at 5 o'clock. You'll want to be there a couple hours early to try to get yourself into the building because that's that big of an event. And we've got Steve. We're excited to have him. And the next, we've got Garrett Smith. Man, you want to talk about a legend of an Eastern Idaho. He is heading to the NFR, currently ranked 4th in the world in bull riding. And what a great, that we're just so excited to have Garrett on the show. He's got a great promotion that he's going to be talking about. He started a new nonprofit to benefit some people that need help with cancer. And we've even got the pink chaps here in the studio. And he will be showing what he's doing to promote a great nonprofit with pink chaps. And then at the end of the show, we got a little training we're going to do on what it takes to be number one. And it's going to be a great little send-off as Garrett heads off this weekend to the National Finals Rodeo in Las Vegas. What a great event, and we're excited to have Garrett on the show. So we have got a full show. We're going to probably go a little bit longer than normal today, so stay tuned. We've got some giveaways, so you'll want to be paying attention to some of the things that we're saying and doing today, because you could walk away with some great prizes that are here in front of us. So we appreciate them bringing them to give away today. And but let's talk about the trainings that we have coming up. We've got a training coming up in January with our friend Christine Garner. She's done this. This is, I think, her second or maybe third year she's done this. Strength-based leadership. If you want to learn how to be a better leader in your company, you should be at this, and you should be sending some employees to. I can tell you that some of the things that we learned from this last year is how to better get along and be a leader in your company with other people. And there was one thing that was just a huge aha moment that came out of this, determining what kind of leader you are and how you best lead other people. And I can't tell you some of the amazing things that came out of this training as we did it last year. I'm excited to have it again. Christine is awesome. It's 3 weeks in January, the 11th, 18th, and 25th. So it's in the afternoon. Great class, I can't tell you. It also includes a book and a little online test that you do. So it's all included for the $199. Absolutely, I guarantee you'll get your money's worth out of that. If you don't, that's the thing we always do is if you don't ever feel like you get your money's worth with any of our classes we offer at the Innovation Center, that you'll get your money back. So we've never had to give money back. So that's it. We did do a one refund because they got COVID as the class started. So we did do one refund, but it was not because they didn't get the money's worth out of it. So check out that class. You can go to idahosbdc.org and learn about that class. Let's talk about our sponsors. We couldn't do this show without our sponsors each and every week. BBSI, we talk till we're blue in the face about BBSI each and every week. Man, what a great business they are. If you need anything human resource needs, BBSI is the big dogs in the whole Western. They're actually throughout the United States now, but they've got offices throughout the country. But they are just absolutely the big top dogs of human resources here in Eastern Idaho. Vulpine Marketing, Ryan, if you need anything dealing with websites, SEO, Ryan is the man to do it. Check out his website, Vulpine Marketing. He keeps us up to date on our website each and every week. New Line Media is here producing our show. They produce our show each and every week. If your business needs any kind of drone work, videography, they did the ad for the Innovation Center that started off the show today. They just do great video work. Check them out on Facebook, New Line Media, Tyson Bolcom. The SBDC, great. If you're, Tyler always says it's the best kept secret in Idaho. If your business needs any kind of consulting, whether in any phase of its business, from startup to closing a business down, the SBDC can help you. No charge business consulting. So check them out, idahosbdc.org. And the Idaho Innovation Center. We do have one office available, so if your business is needing an office, come check us out. We have a great little place for you that you can call home with your business. So thank you to our sponsors. We couldn't do the show without them each and every week. So we're going to start the show off watching a couple videos. Now, this first one is a video from Action Motorsports. It was a couple years ago, but it has the same content that they're doing again this year, and talks about their promotion that they do for Black Friday, and then they've got a little promotion, I think, about the giveaway that they're doing this year. So we're going to watch these two quick videos with Action Motorsports, and then we'll welcome Steve Dutcher. I'm going to slaughter that so many times today. We'll welcome Steve, General Manager of Action Motorsports, to the set. Do you have the other video? Is that?
That was both.
Oh, that was both of them. Wow. All right. I was expecting to add 30 more seconds. So welcome, Steve. I just know him as Dutch. So we're just going to call you Dutch because I'm going to slaughter and say it wrong. So
Sounds good.
welcome to Talkin-Business. Man, what amazing business you have there. You've kind of taken it over the last couple of years, have become the general manager, and talk about what Action Motorsports is all about.
So Action Motorsports, really simply, we just sell fun. So it's all the fun stuff that people love to do, and right now it's snowmobiles, but in the summertime it's dirt bikes, razors,
four-wheelers.
Yep, and all of the fun stuff so people can go out and make memories. It's a blast.
It is. What a great business they have. If you haven't been there, man, it is just a phenomenal place. I mean, how long have you guys been in business?
Over 30 years.
30 years here.
Locally owned by the Wrights.
Wow. Chris Wright, we were talking about that before. He's now down in serving some church service in Mexico.
Yeah.
And you're holding the fort down.
That's it. Yep. Brody and I are just watching everything and running it while he's gone.
Wow.
And it's awesome.
Wow. Let's talk about some of the other partnerships that you have, other businesses that you have, like up in Island Park, and some of the other things that you also do.
Yeah, so up in Island Park, we have Sawtell Mountain Resort, which is a hotel resort. And right next to it, we have High Mountain Adventures, which is a snowmobile and razor rental shop. And Island Park's a great place to recreate.
Wow, and
world class.
Where you're at is right in the center of it too.
Yep.
And
so all summer we get tons of traffic going to Yellowstone, but all the locals go up there to recreate because that's where the fun happens.
yeah, amen to that. So I've known Steve. How long have you been there at the?
A dozen years.
A dozen years, and man, he started out in the accounting department, then the marketing, and now to be general manager of the whole kit and caboodle there. So absolutely, he's raised himself up, and the man is a legend there at Action. Talk about. You've had some health problems in the past coming years, and kind of talk about, share with the audience kind of your story of that.
Sure. So last year I was diagnosed with stage 4 lymphoma, and I have a wife and 4 little boys, and so it was a big wake-up call for us. It was like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? We didn't know. It didn't look good. The outlook looked pretty bleak at first, but as they got biopsies and I started getting chemo and treatment, my body responded really well and I was able to be free and clear. So I'm totally in the clear. I had a scan a couple weeks ago and totally clean. We're just really happy and celebrating. Really a tough experience, but also an amazing experience.
Yeah. If you followed his group on Facebook, it just would bring you to tears. The challenges that you went through and your family, and man, the prayers of the community and family and friends, that it was just a powerful experience to follow you through that.
Yeah, being in this community in Idaho Falls is amazing. There are so many great people here. Yeah. Coming off an election year, 2020, you're like, man, people are rude and people are tough, but holy cow, we were the recipients of great love and people reaching out and a lot of goodness, and I can't speak high enough of our community. We're lucky to be here.
Yeah. So amazing story there to follow Dutch and to just see how healthy and happy you are now. Dutch strong is that, and you should forever wear that. So that's good.
I am.
I kind of want to get the kind of the bad news over so we can talk about some of the fun stuff. But you have a legend that you followed in your management that passed away a couple of years ago. Kind of talk about that.
Yeah. So Joe McKnight, a lot of people know him. He was our general manager for a lot of years. He'd been with Action Motorsports more than 30 years. Everybody knew him. Yeah. He was the face of Action Motorsports. He did all of our ads, just a super guy. He passed away last year. He got COVID and got sick. And
young guy.
Didn't make it. Yeah, still had plenty of life to live. And some of his family moved here, and they're amazing people. It's just really tragic to see to see that. We hate it so much. We miss him.
Yeah.
Every day.
Every day. You can't go in that place and not think of Joe. So it's and I went to the fair this year.
Yeah.
And it was to not have him be seen there at the fair was just it was a challenge. So
Yeah. He's a super guy. We love him and we miss him.
Yeah. Well, that's we just got rid of all the bad stuff that we were going to talk about today, so we get it over. Well, let's talk about the fun. What can people look forward to this week at Action Motorsports?
So on Friday, we're giving away a brand new Polaris 850 Chaos 165, an unbelievable snowmobile.
Oh, unbelievable!
It is very, very capable. A total blast. We live in the best area in the country to ride snowmobiles.
Yeah.
In fact, if you don't believe it, go talk to some of the people that come out from the Midwest, and they come out every year. We have the mountains, we have the snowfall, the powder. It's unbelievable.
And Island Park's the center of it.
Yes.
So
Yep. There's a lot of great riding around us. We're in one of the 2 hubs really in the country for snowmobiles.
Yeah.
And our dealership, Action Motorsports, is #1 in the country. We're the #1 Polaris snowmobile dealer. And so it's fun to be right here in the hub.
Yeah.
And there's a lot going on. But on Friday, it'll be a really fun day. We'll pack the house.
You got to go get registered. If you want a chance to win it, you got to get there by Wednesday.
Go by Wednesday at 6 o'clock. Somebody's going to walk home with that snowmobile or ride home.
Ride home. I don't know. See, there's enough out there, but hey, I'm sure people have done it. So and kind of talk about what other promotions you have going on there at the Action for the week.
Yeah, so this week we're doing great deals in our parts department. Everybody loves Climb Gear. It's a local brand.
You can't beat it.
I know. It is the best on the market, no question. All of our Climb Gears, 15% off this week. All the current. We have some non-current, so last year's colors that are 50% off.
Wow.
So a total rip of a buy. And
as I go out and I'm hanging with all my snowmobile buddies, we have a contest of who has the most climb stuff on. And there was one time that I had everything, but I had changed my climb goggles out and had something else on there, 509s or something, and of course the underwear. But otherwise, socks, boots, pants, shirts, I mean all the underclothing and everything. Just you can't beat the.
Yeah, they make it all, and it is without question the best product on the market.
It is.
No question about it.
Yeah, 100%. And so that's a great to get it for 15% off all the current stuff.
Yep.
Is absolutely phenomenal. So talk about what are the full lines of stuff that you have there? What all can they find? Because I know you have like Honda generators and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So what all can people get at Action?
So we have Polaris products, we have Honda, and we have Honda power products. So from their lawn mowers to generators to pumps to weed trimmers, all of that equipment. We also have Kawasaki, Suzuki, KTM, and yeah, that's all of them.
All of them. Polaris?
Yep, Polaris. So a lot of different products. Anything that'll get you out to go recreate in the mountains, we have.
Wow. And I drove by there this last week, and alongside all the fence, there was a bunch of coats. Tell us about what you're doing there. And we actually have Valerie that did that promotion that was called the Wall of Warmth.
Yes.
She's here in the studio. It's her son that's going to be on the show, Garrett. But talk to us about what you're doing there.
Well, the Wall of Warmth was created by Valerie as a really cool thing. Every year we just kind of get known because I think it started, the first wall was 6 years ago at Action Motorsports. We have a big fence along Lincoln Road, and we were just joking about this right before the show when we started the Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon. It felt like the entire fence was top to bottom full of coats. There was hundreds out there. And when we drove by Monday morning, every one of them was gone.
Every one of them was gone.
And it's like really directed as well as donated all locally. And the people that get the coats it's all locals. Yeah. People that need some jackets. It's incredible.
It's incredible. Valerie was telling us to begin that we have over this year, they're going to probably be giving out over 6,000 of those coats. And I know that there's other locations you can get it, but Actions, I think, has the most of them. And Valerie's done a great job putting that together now for her 6th year. And what a great program that is there too.
Yeah, really cool. So if you have extra jackets, bring them by Action Motorsports, and we can help hang them up. But it's a really great cause.
It is absolutely phenomenal, and I think it's only going to be up for a few more days. So they've gone through a lot of coats, but they could use some more. So drop them by Action or contact Valerie Smith. She's a legend in the real estate and she's in so many legends that we love to talk about Valerie. She's been a guest on our show here in previous months. So is it called the Wall of Warmth, right? Absolutely phenomenal. So very good. We'll talk when people show up on Friday. Do they need? I'm just telling you. Do they need to be there early?
Yeah, parking's kind of a disaster, and we apologize. Yes. I wish we had triple the parking, but we don't. So just be safe. Be there early. Be safe when you're crossing the street, coming down the road. It'll be a fun day. We're gonna make Otis Spunkmeyer cookies or Mrs. Fields cookies. We're going to bake those. We'll have a hot chocolate bar. We always have coffee and water.
And popcorn.
Yes.
Popcorn. I don't miss getting my popcorn every time I go there.
Kind of known for the popcorn. Yeah. So we'll have a lot of fun things going on that day. So come hang out with us. It'll be a blast. And the giveaway is at 5 o'clock.
At 5 o'clock. I've been there many of the times that they've done that. Had some actual relatives that won it a few years ago. So absolutely, it is a phenomenal day. You got to be there early. If you want to get into that place, you've got to probably be a couple hours early.
Yeah.
And he was just showing me pictures back in 2019, and I kept looking for myself in that picture. Couldn't find myself, but I know I was there. So absolutely phenomenal. So talk about what's the new products that are coming out. What's the new snowmobiles? What's the new razors? What can people look forward to?
So there's always new products coming. All the brands really are innovating a lot. You're seeing a lot more battery-powered products, which is cool. They kind of fill a niche where there is a need. Sometimes people go camping every weekend and they don't want to make a lot of noise, and the battery-powered either bicycles like the little Stasics or the Gringer, which actually is like a Honda dirt bike. It's all battery-powered.
Really?
They're quiet.
Wow.
And so they fill kind of a really cool niche where people can ride a little longer, not be disruptive in a campground. There's a lot of cool things there. All of the new, the snowmobile products are still innovating in a huge way. The new GPS, you can link up your machines together.
You can tell where you're at and where everybody else is at on the whole mountain. It's just unbelievable technology.
Every trail in the country is on those maps. There's a lot of cool products right now, and there's always fun stuff. I mean, even the little Honda dirt bikes, the 50s and the 110s, they have like a bright purple color. They have a bright teal, blue, green. It's cool. It's really fun to see.
Wow. I've been in there many times and have not seen the electric bikes that you have. So they're electric motorbikes.
Yes, dirt bikes.
Wow.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
That's incredible. So as we have the different guests on the show, we ask them questions, and I got to go through it because there's some things that Action Motorsports that does that really sets them apart. And one of his key factors of success is do all the basics right and treat people exceptionally well. You learned that from Chris, and you make sure that everybody there has that same philosophy.
Absolutely. There was a cool study that my wife showed me where there was a hospital, and it was ranked in the very bottom. And that hospital kind of changed their mindset, and what they asked every employee to do was when they walked by someone to look them in the eye, smile, and say hello. And within a very short period of time, the rankings of that hospital for customer satisfaction reached the top. And we at Action Motorsports are so lucky because everybody that comes into Action comes in because they want to. So it's their fun, it's exciting. Nobody has to come in and buy a new razor, has to buy a new snowmobile. But we really try to do our best. Being locally owned, we have full opportunity to do whatever we want and implement any process, but we try really hard to bottle that fun and be friendly. And in this day and age, you can buy anything online.
Okay.
Basically anything. And so why would somebody drive down to the local store and buy locally? We want to offer that value. Yeah. And as we have a lot of guys with a lot of experience, and you connect with people, you can't replace that. You can't find that online.
Yeah.
Online's very empty and hollow, and
In every
sometimes
department,
it doesn't work.
in their service department, in their parts department, in their equipment or the clothing. I mean, it's just, you're going to find experienced people there all the time.
Yeah, we're all diehard enthusiasts. We all know the products, and so we want to tell you what we do and then find the right fit for the customers.
Yeah, absolutely great. A couple other things. We talk about the impact for COVID, and your industry saw a huge spike.
Yeah,
people got a lot of extra money, and where did they do it? They spent it on their toys.
People want to go ride.
Yes, and they did. Good. And talk about this. We have small business advice. Hire the right people. I'd take a B idea with A people all day over an A idea with B people. Explain that.
Yeah, so good ideas are a dime a dozen. Everybody has a good idea. Everybody's thought of a good idea, has a good idea. You can get a lot of good ideas, but what's really hard is getting the right people. You will find far more success, and your ideas will go a lot farther having the right people. Yeah. So even if it's not a perfect, top tier, perfectly timed in the right market at the right time, whatever, you can have a B idea and make it very successful by having the right people.
There it is.
You can't, you have to get them by hiring these people. You can't almost even train. You can do some training, but getting the right people is the real ticket to success.
Amen to that. I hope that all the entrepreneurs out there were listening to that, because that is absolutely phenomenal advice. So absolutely great. What else do you want the community here in Eastern Idaho to know about Action Motorsports?
Well, we take your fun seriously.
Yes, you do. I've heard that once or twice in a tagline.
Yeah. So. We just love being in this community. We love our people, and we're just grateful to be a part of it. If there's any need, we would love to help. But if it's not the right need, then yeah, sometimes we'll
send them somewhere else.
Yeah.
Very good.
If we don't have the right product and it doesn't fit for what those people need, that's okay.
Very good. Well, what a great business. And there's a reason that I actually have been trying to get Dutch on the show for a long time, but I kind of pinpointed him into a huge event there. I don't know of another business that gives away probably a $20,000 sled. Man, you just got to go check him out there. If you want to win it, you got to go sign up by Wednesday at 6. So go in there and register to win the 850 Chaos.
Yep, a $17,000 snowmobile, and it is a monster on the snow.
Yes.
It's amazing. You think about the early 90s and the early 2000s and what those snowmobiles could do compared to today.
Nothing.
Everybody feels like a pro rider.
Yeah.
You just point it the direction you want to go and you shoot.
You do.
And it'll climb anything.
Yeah, and to think, back then I thought in 2007 that I had the nicest sled out there. Now, if I get on it, it's like riding in a lowrider Cadillac, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
So absolutely. Thanks for creating so much fun. This week is a big week at Action Motorsports. So encourage you to go out there, get there early on Friday, because if you want to see the things happening there, you got to be at Action Motorsports Friday all day. What time do you open up that day?
At 7 a.m.
7 a.m. And the giveaway's at 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
If you want to win that $17,000 sled, you better be at Action Motorsports. So very good, Steve. We appreciate you being on the show. Wish you the best of luck with not only your health, but with business as well, and with your family as well. So
thanks, Brian.
So very good.
Awesome.
You're a good man. So hold tight. We've got man, this is a double show. We haven't had a double show like this, I think, in probably maybe all this year. But absolutely, we've got Garrett Smith that's going to be joining us next. We're going to watch a little promotion here, dealing with his Pink Chaps organization, and some little history of Garrett Smith and his bull riding. Heading off to the NFR this weekend. He'll be heading out to Vegas, and we're going to watch this video with him. And by the way, I can't transition. You got to talk about this quote here.
Oh, yeah, I'd love to. So I heard something when I was young, and I tell my kids this all the time, almost every day, but without question every week. Hard work done right feels good.
Amen.
And if you do, gosh, sometimes there's like these mountains for us to climb, and it feels impossible to climb that mountain. But when you work hard and you do something the right way, it always feels good.
It's called karma. When you do things like that, things will pay back tenfold.
Absolutely. You will never regret working hard and doing something the right way, and it'll always feel good, but it'll always bring success.
Amen to that. I call it karma. So when you do that, you're gonna do it right. So thank you, Steve. I appreciate that. I almost missed that segment. So very good. We're gonna watch this segment dealing with Garrett Smith and his pink chaps, and we'll welcome number 4 bull rider in the world, Garrett Smith, onto the set.
Round 2 in the bull riding, Garrett Smith, 91.5 points. It's been a couple 90-point rides here so far, but you said you were really glad for that one to be over.
Yeah, there's been quite a few 90-point rides this year, and I'm really glad that one's over because that's our eliminator pin. So if you can survive the eliminator pin, it's awesome. If you can win it, there's no words for it.
Talk about that ride, though, and what it took to get the whistle.
I felt like there was a lot going on. It was kind of a battle the whole way. That bull from Billy really bucks. So, and all they told me was he's going to go right and probably move ahead, and that's all I knew. And that he was black. That's so I could find him. So that's literally all they told me. And I just closed my eyes a couple times and kept my hand shut, and it worked out.
Did you actually close your eyes, though?
At one point, yes, I did.
Really?
Yeah, I did. I'm not going to lie, that time I did. So I just closed them and pumped over there, and it worked. And I was like, oh, dang, I'm still here.
That's kind of terrifying to me. I don't know if I ever closed my eyes, or if I did, I mean, it was going to get hit in the head or something. But what was going through your mind at that point to do that?
That does happen a lot. Like I'll get in pressure situations. I'll just close it for a second and really pump in there and kind of give it all you got. So it's kind of my go-to move when I'm in trouble.
Well, it worked out tonight. Congratulations. Round 2 in the bull riding, Garrett Smith, 91.5 points. It's been a couple 90-point rides here so far, but you said you were really glad for that one to be over.
Yeah, there's been quite a few 90-point rides this year, and I'm really glad that one's over because that's our eliminator pin. So if you can survive the eliminator pin, it's awesome. If you can win it, there's no words for it.
Talk about that ride, though, and what it took to get the whistle.
I felt like there was a lot going on. It was kind of a battle the whole way. That bull from Billy really bucks. So, and all they told me was he's going to go right and probably move ahead, and that's all I knew. And that he was black. That's so I could find him. So that's literally all they told me. And I just closed my eyes a couple times and kept my hand shut, and it worked out.
Did you actually close your eyes, though?
At one point, yes, I did.
Really?
Yeah, I did. I'm not going to lie, that time I did. So I just closed them and pumped over there, and it worked. And I was like, oh, dang, I'm still here.
That's kind of terrifying to me. I don't know if I ever closed my eyes, or if I did, I mean, it was going to get hit in the head or something. But what was going through your mind at that point to do that?
That does happen a lot. Like I'll get in pressure situations. I'll just close it for a second and really pump in there and kind of give it all you got. So it's kind of my go-to move when I'm in trouble.
Well, it worked out tonight. Congratulations on the round win.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Round number 2 in the bull riding, Garrett Smith, 91.5 points.
It's been shown that 1 in 8 women will get breast cancer in their lifetime. And we all know that fighting cancer is not easy and it's not cheap. That's why I've created Pink Shaps of the Bright Lights, an organization designed to help individuals fight breast cancer. This year I've teamed up with Chicks and Shaps to raffle off this awesome pair of pink custom shaps that I will be riding with on Pink Night at this year's NFR. We're also planning on having these signed by all the NFR contestants. Now is your chance to join the fight by going online to pinkshaps.com to purchase tickets for your chance to win this one-of-a-kind item. I'll see you in Vegas, where I'll be spurring for support at this year's NFR.
Welcome, Garrett Smith, number 4 bull rider in the world right now.
It's not too bad.
All
So
from
far.
here in eastern Idaho, and you've got these shaps with you. I'm going to say it right by the end of the show here today. Shaps.
Yeah, it is shaps, but yep, we got these pink shaps, and they're already, I don't know if you guys can see them, but
Yes, they can.
we already got them signed by about 10 of the people at the NFR, so it's going pretty good so far. And there's even a world champion that signed them, and he's a past world champion. Then everyone that knows rodeo, that knows the little Stetson right, we got him to sign them.
Yeah.
So it's going big. It's going pretty awesome.
This
so
is
far.
awesome. Why did you start this? Why did you start this nonprofit?
Well, so everywhere you look, you see, cancer and breast cancer. And ever since I've started this, like, my uncle's girlfriend had breast cancer, beat it. My massage therapist had, like, the worst breast cancer you could get and beat it. So the thing I didn't see was all the medical bills that insurance didn't pay for. And so teaming up with Chicks and Straps out of Montana, all this money we raise here in the raffle goes directly to the person for, hospitals and for, motel rooms.
Motels, mortgage payments, whatever they need for the families of the women that have the cancer.
Yep, so it's not just saving the person with cancer, it's also saving their families and stuff. And so for me to be able to do this and have the team I have to help me with it, it's huge, and it makes you feel like more than just a bull rider.
That's right. We'll get in and talk about that. So tell people how can you buy raffle tickets here?
Yep, you go onto pinkshaps.com.
Okay.
And we made the website super easy. And you can just go right on there and it's $20 a ticket for the raffle. And you don't have to be there in Vegas when we raffle it off. Yep. So, and it's going to be at the Mirage Hotel on the 9th. On the
9th, 9 out of 10 performances. Yep. So it'll be on the night. Is that a Friday night or Saturday night? What is it? Help out, Mom.
We should know.
Friday night?
Friday night.
And you're giving it away at the Mirage. You're going to have all of the contestants that you can at the NFR sign it.
Yep. I'm going to try to get as many signatures as I can to make this go big and promote it more. And the Mirage has been awesome working with us, and it's the Rodeo Vegas after party, so it's with the concert and everything, and we get to go on stage and raffle them off. So I'm pretty excited. Hopefully they have someone else talking but me. They do a little better, but it'll be pretty cool.
What a great promotion this is. You're going to be wearing them on night 5. You'll be wearing them?
Night number 5 for Pink Night, I'm going to wear them through all the grand entry, through all of it, and hopefully win the round and take them on stage with me at the South Point. That'd be pretty neat.
Very good. Let's talk about the NFR. What an experience. This is your 4th time?
Yep.
Going to the NFR. National Finals Rodeo. And if you haven't been, it's the biggest event happening rodeo-wise in the West, in the world, pretty well in Vegas that happens there. So talk about the experience of the NFR.
So this is our Super Bowl of rodeo, is what I always tell people. So the top 15 of us go, and we rodeo for 10 nights. So we got 10 bulls ahead of us this year to figure out who wins the world. And the rounds pay so good that you can come in 15th and still win the world. And I mean, it's all ours to win. So
yeah, it is.
I mean, hopefully, it's gone pretty good so far throughout the years, but hopefully this year's my year.
Yes, it is. He's done absolutely. Talk about some of the rodeos that you won this year.
I've had a huge win in my first Extreme Bulls win, a big Extreme Bulls win in Reno.
Yep.
So and that was pretty cool. You had to ride 2 bulls, and I think I was like 91 or 92 in the short round to win that. And then 2 weeks later, I won another big Extreme Bulls in Cody, and I think I was 92 maybe or something like that.
Wow.
So it was pretty cool, and quite a few smaller rodeos. But to make the finals, you don't have to win them all. You just got to pick and choose and place at the right ones.
And talk about how many rodeos. We were talking about this before the show. I could not believe how many rodeos have you been into?
This year it's probably around 80 to 85. I'm not sure on the official count, but it's somewhere in there.
So there's some days you might have been hitting 2 rodeos.
On the 4th, July 4th, I hit 3 rodeos in one day.
In one day.
that was horrible.
Absolutely great. And talk about, you have some local sponsors here that are helping you with this promotion as well. Is that right?
Yep, we just got Tad Jenkins Auto Group to sponsor it, and
Tad, thank you.
Incredible.
That's amazing. Tad's an amazing man. So.
Yeah, and it was so awesome that he do that, and especially where it's a local business. I think that's way cool that someone like that would do that and jump in, especially the first year doing this. I mean, I think this could go really huge throughout the years, and it could just get bigger and bigger, and hopefully we help a lot of people. But to jump in the first year and support it has been huge, and not only him, but the whole family's been huge into it. Yeah. My mom, Valerie's been really big into it. She's done a lot of it.
Yes, she has.
Because it's been way over my head.
She carries you. We know that.
Yeah, I know.
She's here in the studio, so we can say that. Val's a great friend. We were, I guess you could say, acquaintances in high school. And so I've known your mom for many, many years. And what a great legend of family that you come from.
Oh, yeah, she's incredible. So, and then The idea actually came from my girlfriend Paige's dad, Ben. We were sitting in a horse pen, and he goes, "Hey, I think we need to do this." And it wasn't very long ago, and we jumped in head first. So, and Paige has been awesome with running the Facebook page, because that's still over my head too. All I know how to do is ride bulls.
You ride bulls.
Yep.
That's great. Well, this is a great promotion. And you could probably do this at every rodeo that you go to and give away and earn money of that. And that's, just what a great idea this is to be doing, to giving away these pink shaps and down there in Vegas. So kind of talk about what else do you do in rodeo, and what's your history been in the rodeo? 4-time you were at the high school, was it 3 times in the high school finals?
Yeah, we got the record at the high school finals for most all-arounds won at the national level. I was just glad to beat my older brother. He got one. So,
Wyatt was there.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Through that, we've bull-logged through some pro rodeos, and I actually hazed for my older brother Wyatt Smith at the finals when he made it to start. And then I actually went to the American rodeo in the bull-logging, which nobody really believes me that I did that, but that was pretty fun.
Your brother's a little bigger than you. He can bulldog a little easier.
He's a lot bigger, but he's taught me everything, and I don't know, our family's huge into rodeo, so even the little brother's an awesome team roper. So it's kind of all we know. We've played football, we wrestled all through the younger years, but rodeo's in our blood and what we do.
It is. What a great legend to have here from Eastern Idaho. So talk about are you still doing any bulldogging?
I actually threw some steers down last week when I was practicing for riding bulls.
Did you really?
Yeah, it was cold in Texas, believe it or not, and so I got conned into throwing some steers down before I got on bulls, which was good because I could, get the heart racing and get a little warmed up before I had to get on a bull.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's kind of just stuck to bull riding. Like, we'll rope and stuff if if the little brother's home, or if mom wants to rope, we'll rope at home. But you can only ride bulls for so long. So we got a few years left in it, and that's what I love to do. So that's
great. And what are you, mid-20s? And you're saying you're a professional bull rider, and he's only got a few years left. But talk about what are some of the injuries that you've had over the years? I know last year you couldn't compete at the NFR or the year before, but because of some of the injuries you've had, we all know that it's a very challenging sport, but what are some of the injuries that you've had?
Oh, we could go on forever.
Yeah, I know that we could have a whole show on this one.
The first year at the finals second year at the finals of 2017, I tore my ACL, and then it was in round 3, and then got on the rest of the bulls with one knee, I guess, and then
I remember watching that one. So
yeah, that wasn't very good. I rode one more bull after that. In 19, in round 3, I broke my back and still got on. So that wasn't very smart. But
wasn't very smart. At least you admit it after the fact.
Yeah. In 18, I broke my pelvis down both sides. And then last year, I guess in 20, I broke my riding arm. Yeah. And then last year, I broke my foot in 5 spots, I think. And then got on 4 more bulls after that, and then figured it probally wasn't the best. Turns out you can't run away.
It takes a few extra bulls to tell you that you may not make it right.
Exactly.
God, we want to rebound from all of those, and we're just excited to have you so healthy this year as you go into. We were asking him how healthy he was, and for the most part, you're pretty healthy this year.
Yeah, I feel pretty good this year. There's only been the normal bumps and bruises from bull riding, but you'll have that all the time. But luckily, we've been healthy, and we feel pretty good going in.
Very good. Talk about the winnings of it's such an honor to make the top 15 in the world. Only the top 15 go there. What are some of the payouts? If you were to say win all 10 rounds, how much money are you talking that?
I could almost retire.
You could.
But to win a round is $28,000.
Yep.
And then to win the average out of the top score out of all 10 rounds, you'll win, I think, close to $75,000.
Wow.
So it's pretty good money.
There's a lot of many millions given away at that NFR rodeo experience.
Yeah, we're definitely not going to let go. I'll tell you that.
Wow. Wow. So are you looking forward to next week, heading down? When does it start? It starts next week?
Yeah, it starts on the 1st.
On the 1st. So middle of next week. So you're heading down there this weekend?
Yep, we head down there Sunday, and then we got the back number ceremony. We have grand entry practice, so we have a bunch of stuff before it, and then I don't know, once you get down there, then you get a little more excited. But right now, you're kind of like, I think we're ready, but I don't know yet. But once you get there, it's just rolling. I mean, you got autograph signings for every single day, and then you get back to the room just in time to change and go to the rodeo.
Do you really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. What an experience to go through, to have this down there at the Thomas and Mack Center in Vegas. We wish you the best of luck. Is there anything else that Eastern Idaho needs to know about Garrett Smith and the bull riding legend?
Oh, I don't know. I just know how to ride bulls. That's
Yes,
about
he
it.
does.
I mean, really.
He is such a humble kid. I love this kid.
I don't really like talking about myself.
I know
too
you
much,
don't, so that's why I'm trying to get you to Absolutely great. Well, we love what a legend the Smith family is here in Eastern Idaho. His brothers have done it. His parents have done it. What a great family here. Valerie produces the rodeo at the Blackfoot State Fair, and that's winning all sorts. It's won awards in the past and up for another awards this year. So absolutely phenomenal. So we wish you the best of luck down there competing to go for the World Championship bull riding.
Thank you. It's gonna be great this year. So I'm getting way more excited every day as soon as it gets closer. So especially getting on some practice bulls the other day, and I felt great, better than I have in a long time. So
that's awesome. Coming up, starting December 1st is when it starts, right?
Yep.
December 1st. I think it's on ESPN. Is that right?
I think so, in the Cowboy Channel.
Yeah. Very good. We'll check it out. Garrett Smith, number 4 bull rider in the world, and absolutely go to Pink Chaps. Spell it.
PinkChaps.com. Just
Pink,
right there
Pink,
on the hat.
C-H-A. There
Yeah.
it is, right there. Pink. C-H-A-P-S. I'm not gonna slaughter it anymore. So
Pink Chaps.
absolutely great. We're gonna give this away here in just a little bit. Talk about this quote that you have.
The Go Big B90.
Go big, B90.
Yep.
Why 90?
That's ever since growing up. You're always like, I want to be 90, and that wins most rodeos. But
Yep.
I guess nowadays you got to be like 92, 93. But
You do.
I mean, just go big and don't quit. I mean, if you're gonna do something, go big at it and be the best you can be. So it's either, my quotes have always been either that or just close your eyes when it gets bad. So.
That's something you probably shouldn't be doing with a raging bull coming at you.
No, but it happens a lot, especially when you get in a terrible situation. You got one on top of you hooking you. If you close your eyes, and you kind of get out of there pretty clean. So
You do.
Or if you're getting bucked off, close your eyes and make a big move in there, and it works out sometimes it doesn't.
It doesn't.
I mean, you just got to go big.
Yep, go big, and that's what he's going to go big in Vegas at the National Finals Rodeo. We wish you all of the 90s you can possibly get. Stay healthy and hope you continue riding and have the success there at the NFR. So very good. We're going to transition right into doing. I'm going to do just a quick training here. I kind of tied this topic in with having Garrett on the show today. It's the training we want to do is what it takes to be number one. And I'm actually going to give this book to Garrett today to wish him the best down there in Vegas. And we hope that he comes home a world champion bull rider here to represent Eastern Idaho. But this is an absolutely phenomenal book. At the end of the show today, we're going to watch a Simple Truths video that has been put together about being what it takes to be number one. Now, Vince Lombardi was an absolutely phenomenal coach, and this is a whole book on just being a great leader. And this video that's going to be at the end of the show talks about what it takes to be number one from his point of view. And it's a quick, I think about a 3 or 4 minute video that talks about what it takes to be number one. Hopefully you'll skim through this book before you get down to Vegas and find out hopefully it'll help you in some way what it takes to be number one bull rider in the world. So encourage you to check out this book. If you haven't read it, it's a great read. Absolutely great insight that comes from Coach Lombardi on what it takes to be number one. So there's a little gift
that's
for
awesome.
you.
That is perfect.
So
Thank
we got a couple things to give away. We got this hat, Pink Chaps, and I'm finally saying it right. Thank you. And we're gonna give away this hat. So we're gonna the trivia question we're gonna do to give away this. He mentioned the hotel that he's going to be giving it away in Las Vegas after the 9th show, and at a certain hotel in Vegas. And if you are paying attention, you will know where that is. And if you actually watched the video, you'd know that too. So you saw it on there. But there's a certain hotel on the Vegas Strip that he's going to be there giving away the Pink Chaps this year. What a great organization to do that. We wish you the best of luck down there in the NFR. So that's trivia question. We're going to put my phone number up there. There you go. If you want to win this hat, then you got to text me the answer of the hotel that Garrett will be giving away the Pink Chaps at the 9th show of the NFR. We've also got an Action Motorsports. We appreciate Dutch in bringing this. So we're gonna give away that. There's one thing you got to know. Action Motorsports has a second company that they partner with up in Island Park that they are owned and operated. They own and operate both businesses. If you know the name of that business up in Island Park, you're going to be wearing an Action Motorsports sweatshirt. What size is it, Dutch? Do you remember?
I don't know. Probably an XL or a large.
Large XL. We'll make sure that it fits you. So
if you can guess the size too.
yeah.
It's a large.
So it's a large. So if you know the name of that business, send me a text, and you'll be wearing a great Action Motorsports. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Oh, by the way, next week on the show, we're going to be doing something totally different that we haven't done before. We're going to be broadcasting live at the Mountain America Center with their grand opening. They're actually doing, I think, the ribbon cutting on Monday at the Mountain America Center. There's some of the Tyson's video drone of the construction as it went through. And we will be there talking to Rob Spears, the executive director of the Idaho Falls Auditorium District, live. The show will be live. You will be able to see what the Mountain America Center, a great addition to the community here in Eastern Idaho. We will be broadcasting live. Our first show that we'll be broadcasting live at a scenario like that. You got to tune in. If you want to see what the inside and the outside of that place looks like, tune in. We will be live next Tuesday at 2 for Talkin' Business. Thanks for joining us today, and we hope everyone has a happy Thanksgiving and good luck down in Vegas.
Thank you. There we go.
End the show with a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up, Garrett. Good luck down in Vegas. Thanks everybody for watching.
Excellence must be pursued, it must be wooed with all of one's might and every bit of effort that we have. And each day there's a new encounter, each week there's a new challenge. And all of the display and all of the noise and all of the glamour and all of the color and all of the excitement and all of the rings and all of the money, these are the things that really linger only in the memory. But the spirit, the will to excel, the will to win, these are the things that endure. difference between men is not lack of strength, not lack of knowledge, but rather lack of will. But the new leadership is in sacrifice, it is in self-denial, it is in love, it is in loyalty, it is in fearlessness and humility, and it is in the perfectly disciplined will. This is not only the difference between men, this is the difference between great and little men. Thank you, John.